Live from the Breaking News and Weather Authority, this is WEAU 13 News at 6.
Today, family and friends celebrated the life and memory of a 29-year-old man who was killed in a hit-and-run nearly a month ago. Jonathan Peacock from Altoona was hit by a vehicle on July 3rd as he was walking westbound on Highway 12 between McCann Drive and 10th Street West in Altoona. That driver has since been charged in connection to his death. Peacock's family and friends say they have really struggled with the loss. They say they want people to remember how kind Jonathan was to everyone he met.
He loved to help everybody. He's very outgoing. Good guy all around.
He was a good guy. Just, he's not going to be easy to forget. I don't think it'll ever be forgotten. He's and his funniness, he was always,
Always had a way to laugh.
he always had something. He always had something to make you smile.
Those who knew and loved Peacock say he had a heart of gold and really enjoyed hunting and fishing. A Janesville couple on a trip to Washington, D.C. is dead after lightning struck near the White House. Jim and Donna Mueller were among 4 people sent to the hospital in critical condition. The husband and wife did not survive. They were on a trip celebrating their 56th wedding anniversary. Michelle Beck spoke with those who knew the Muellers and shares their stories. Next year, WEAU will celebrate 70 years broadcasting in the Chippewa Valley. Today, some familiar faces from its decades on the airwaves return to Eau Claire. Current and former employees came together for a WEAU reunion. Staff members throughout the years shared memories and swapped stories. They're remembering their time working at WEAU and how it impacted them. That was one of the hopes for this event.
I was only there a year and a half, but the people that I met are some of the most important people in my life. I mean, just terrific people. We all were starting out together, and we've stayed in touch kind of on and off.
This is the first reunion WEAU has ever had. Former staff members from the 60s to the present came out to the event. A partnership between Oakwood Mall and the nonprofit The Community Table is working to help those in need in Eau Claire. Today, community members could participate in an event called Set the Table. It's a food and fund drive. Volunteers accepted non-perishable food items, socks, and monetary donations for the Community Table, which provides meals to anyone in the community. If you made a donation, you could get a discount at select stores inside the mall. One of those businesses, Shields, matched donations up to $1,000.
This is a very important thing to do for the community. We serve a little over 30,000 meals a year, and we have seen an increase this last summer with a lot of families and a lot of individuals coming in. And as we all know, prices are going up in terms of food and gas, and so people are trying to see where they can save their money. And so it's really important for us to make sure that we are able to provide that food.
The Community Table says if you missed today's food drive but would still like to donate to the organization, you still can. We'll have those details on our website. We're under a month away from the start of a new school year. Some districts are struggling to fill teaching and other staff positions. Emily Matesic takes a look at how the teacher shortage could impact the classroom. A Packers legend is leaping into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Ohio. JD has reaction from one of the latest players to earn this recognition. First, as we get closer to the fall season, we get a look at what it takes to grow giant award-winning pumpkins. With the summer heat and humidity in the air, some gardeners have fall on their mind. In an arboretum, members of the University of Minnesota Extension are growing giant pumpkins. Marielle Mose shows us the behind-the-scenes work and how they're hoping to win big this year at the Minnesota State Fair. Seymour is going to keep growing through October before competing at the Stillwater Harvest Festival. If you make it over to Minnesota, you can visit Audrey at the Horticulture Building every day of the State Fair. Showers and storms are in the forecast for tonight. Mike is in next with a look at your Skywarn 13 forecast.
things may start to give us a few drops of rain here and there. We could certainly use it, but yeah, mostly dry forecast.
Well, even though I'm sure we'd like to see a little bit more rain, I'm sure a lot of us can enjoy those cooler temperatures for sure.
Absolutely. It's not those mid-90s that we've seen last week.
Will be a nice break. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Mike. Coming up next in Sports Scene 13, action from the CRBL title game as Tilden faces off with Osseo. It's definitely been a rainy start to our weekend for sure, and I know a lot of us are excited to maybe get a little bit of rain for our lawns and plants and all of those good things.
Oh yeah, our lawns, especially off towards the northwest of the viewing area, have been very thirsty lately. Haven't had a lot of rain now, in a severe drought actually up towards parts of Polk and St. Croix County. Those 90s that we got used to towards the end of last week.
I think a lot of people will be enjoying those cooler temperatures.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Mike, and thank you for joining us. Our next newscast is coming up tonight at 10.